Take a deep breath and start to relax. You are already familiar with thoughts that naturally come and go. The thoughts that come to your mind start to vanish, and you can concentrate on what is lined up today. Today we want to let go. It's like cleaning up your wardrobe. You can only fill it with new, beautiful things when you have already made room for it before. And you have provided a large basket in which you can put all the things you want to let go today. You can put items in your basket that you no longer need or that no longer serve you. You may want to put your cigarettes in there to get rid of an unpleasant and unhealthy habit, or you can put candy or other food that you ate too much of recently. Perhaps you also put your feeling of being angry with someone in the basket because someone harmed you or lied to you. Another package you put in can represent someone who has slandered or betrayed you. You may also have a package of guilty feelings because you talked badly about someone else. Or you may want to put your injuries in the basket. You can symbolize your injuries with an object, or you can also write down what hurts you, and you can put this note in your basket. For example, my trust was abused. You did not believe me. My love was not returned. I was humiliated and degraded. I felt left out and lonely. You can put everything in every form into the basket that triggers and burdens you. You can also put relationships in this basket, and you don't have to worry that the process of letting go can lift love. Love cannot be cancelled, and if it is love, love will go through this release process fluently and emerge strengthened from it. You can put your envy in this basket, envy of other people who may have what you don't have. You can put your fear in it, your fear of failure, or your fear of not being accepted, and your fear of not being enough, not beautiful enough, not big enough, not smart enough, not whatever enough. You can put your past mistakes in the basket, or anything you feel as such. And the basket is already quite filled, and you become aware of how many things you still carry with you, although they originate from a long time ago and they no longer serve to be part of your life. You decide what you insert into the basket. You can think about it a few more moments. You might also want to include past conversations that were uncomfortable for you. Maybe you want to get rid of old patterns. Maybe you put the daily grind in it so that you can be ready for new adventures. And very important, let go of wishes that you no longer wish to be fulfilled, because even expressed and not fulfilled wishes are floating somewhere as an energy within the room, and it can block the fulfillment of your current wishes and state of mind. Desires regarding your job or wishes that are directed against someone. It is very important to let go of these two and any desires that no longer correspond to your moral ideas or life goals today. The basket was filled up so far, and you have put enough in it for today. Otherwise, you will not be able to carry this basket to the bridge, because we will start walking towards there. We have a hazy, foggy, slightly cool morning, and you can quickly take a cloak to warm yourself. And you start walking over wet, paved streets. The light of the street lamps breaks in the rain, and it shines like a small spark of hope, which is indicating that everything is able to change from now on. And it can. All that is needed is your decision. And you keep walking along the street, and you can already see the bridge that connects the two river banks from a distance. a majestic old bridge is galvanized and decorated with gold. The bridge is well preserved for their supposedly old age. You touch the bridge railing and you feel the stability of this bridge, which feels naturally good for you. And you continue walking until you arrive to stand at the top of the center of the arched bridge. You look into the river, which absorbs everything inside, and to take it on a great unknown journey. Now you can throw the first package into the river, and maybe you get an idea of the individual story behind the package, and you can see how this parcel slides into the water with a soft splash. And this package changes as soon as it comes into contact with the river, and it creates a beautiful blossom, a bloom that is indicating even what you want to let go of does have a deeper sense. Anything that once belonged to you has brought you to flourish. Everything, even the things or people who have harmed you from your point of view, gave you a wonderful opportunity to decide again and again, who do I want to be at this moment? How do I want to behave? What will I do? So you could always realign and correct your personality and to become the special person that you are now. And now you can throw away the next item or document into the river, and you see flowers always appear where the object touches the river. You can recall the single situation of letting go, but you don't have to, because whether you do it or not, as soon as you hand over the objects, documents, or thoughts to the flow of life, they blossom. Beautiful flowers. You can choose to stay mentally within the past, a past that you obviously didn't like, otherwise you wouldn't need to let go of it now. But why do you want to go back to to a dirty swamp only to complain that you got dirty by doing it. Just let it be. It is not even necessary to dispose what you want to let go of by a spectacular ritual. If you want and if you feel ready, you can simply take the whole basket and pour out all the objects and notes and everything that is bothering you. Just trust the contents of the basket to the flow of life, full of confidence. Do it now. And you will see how a sea of flowers rushes over the river while the sun comes up and touches each flower with a light beam. You perceive it like the flower got a loving kiss of gloss and enlightenment from the sun along the way. And you see everything you have dragged here with a great weight to the bridge suddenly no longer weighs anything. And perhaps you start wondering why you didn't do it before and why you struggled with some decisions. Maybe you had a lack of trust, the needed trust that life will only provide you with flowers which in their very beauty will present you all the facets of your richly filled life. And you did want to feel the whole life. You wanted everything. And now you can actively decide what you want to attract within your life next. The sun rises a little bit further towards the sky. The fog has cleared. Now you are allowed to leave the bridge, and on the way back home you start seeing beautiful flowers along the way. They light up towards you, and you may put offshoots into your basket and plant them at your home. And you can choose which kind of flowers they are. Some flowers are so close to you that you can't help but to put them back in your basket, even if they remind you very much of a flower that you just released. These are the ones which are connected with you in true love. But now they come back to you as a blooming flower, And with all the flowers that you find along the way, you can create a beautiful garden at home. Everything is at the beginning, everything new, and everything in magnificent beauty of perfected flowers, which you all chose by yourself. And here too, one day they will probably fade away, and it may be a good decision to leave them to the river at the bridge, so that they can move their way elsewhere as a new blossom. You have already encountered the way towards the river now, and you know you can always hand in there and lovingly let go of what should no longer be in your life. You can determine what you are planting within your garden, so that you can harvest what you have sown there at any time. All that is needed is your decision. Who do I want to be? What do I want to be? How do I want to live? Who do I want to live with? With what you truly are, you automatically attract situations, people, and objects into your life that exactly match your current state. And if you feel it doesn't fit yet, it's not yet right, then go back to the river. You will find that your life is becoming easier, more pleasant, more fulfilling, and full of peace and harmony within all areas. According to your process of development, the entire world around you is simultaneously changing. Now, get on your way. Create your life. Reinvent yourself. And remember, if you feel blocked by something, let it go. Give them to the flow of life and just be fulfilled with confidence. There will always be new flowers growing along the way for you, and you will always be faced with the decision which one you would like to take home with you. If you have already arrived at home with your basket, until now, you can think about what you want to plant and where it will prosper. You can look forward to a wonderful future in which you are able to create yourself. Start feeling anticipation while looking forward to it. All the best for you.